The vibrant energy of the Hellfire Gala pulsated through the Krakoan night, a dazzling display of mutant and human mingling, a vision of what coexistence could be. Among the array of colorful costumes and sophisticated gowns, a figure moved with an undeniable gravity. His signature helmet replaced by a sleek, tailored suit, his bearing one of a statesman rather than a militant leader. Eric Lensher, the Master of Magnetism, known to the world as Magneto, was not merely an attendee. He was a central pillar of this audacious new world, a testament to Krakoa's ambition and the profound, often uncomfortable, shifts in mutant-kind's identity. His presence alone was a statement. For decades, Magneto had stood as the ultimate symbol of mutant separatism, a formidable foe to human supremacy. Yet here he was, on Krakoan soil, hosting an event where humans were not just tolerated, but welcomed, albeit under Krakoan terms. It was a fascinating contradiction, a public display of unity that masked layers of intricate political maneuvering and deeply held beliefs. The air was thick with the scent of exotic flora and human champagne, punctuated by the soft murmur of conversations, but beneath the surface, the true game was being played. As the evening wore on, Magneto's gaze settled on a figure across the grand ballroom, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. Once believed to be his daughter, then revealed not to be, their shared history was a tapestry woven with joy, betrayal, and immense world-altering tragedy. Their last significant interaction had been one of deep acrimony, following Wanda's actions during the decimation, an event that had stripped millions of mutants of their powers. Yet, in this new Krakoan era, old wounds were being carefully re-examined, and new opportunities, however fragile, were emerging. With a measured stride, Magneto approached Wanda, the crowd around them seemingly parting in deference to his presence. The subtle shift in the room's energy was palpable, a quiet anticipation of what this unexpected encounter might yield. He spoke to her not with the thunderous pronouncements of old, but with a quiet dignity, extending an invitation for a private meeting. It was a summons, yes, but delivered with a deference that hinted at the profound nature of the topic he wished to discuss. Wanda, perhaps surprised, but ever composed, accepted. Later, away from the glittering spectacle of the gala, in a more private, understated chamber, Magneto and Wanda sat facing each other. The atmosphere was charged not with animosity, but with a heavy sense of history and profound potential. The topic Magneto broached was one of the most guarded secrets, yet the most foundational aspect of Krakoan society: mutant resurrection. For Magneto, this discussion was deeply personal, even paternal. While the paternity link had been disproven, the emotional bond, forged through years of shared battles, triumphs, and heartbreaks, remained. He had watched Wanda struggle with the consequences of her power, with the crushing weight of her own actions. Now, with Krakoa's quiet council possessing the ability to bring mutants back from the dead, he saw an opportunity not just for his species, but perhaps for Wanda herself. A path to atonement, or at the very least, a re-evaluation of her place in the world. He spoke of the meticulous process, the protocols, the sheer miracle of it all, not as a boast, but as a demonstration of a power that could potentially undo the very damage Wanda had inflicted. More subtly, there was a quiet understanding that this conversation was also about his other daughter, Polaris, whose vision for Krakoa is deeply intertwined with the resurrection protocols. Magneto's commitment to Wanda's vision for the species, as framed by the prompt, can be understood as his devotion to ensuring the resurrection process not only remained pure, but could even extend its restorative power to those who had been hurt, directly or indirectly, by past mutant tragedies. He saw Wanda not just a problematic individual, but but as a key to addressing historical grievances and, perhaps, a means to solidify Krakoa's position as a truly benevolent, all-encompassing haven. He saw Wanda, to her and through her, perhaps even vision, that Krakoa held the key to ultimate restoration. This meeting, set against the backdrop of the public gala, was a masterpiece of Krakoan diplomacy. The public display of unity at the gala created an illusion of openness and cooperation, yet behind the scenes, Magneto was pursuing a very specific agenda. He wasn't just extending an olive branch, he was making an offer, a proposition designed to serve Krakoa's interests while simultaneously addressing, or at least acknowledging, Wanda's complicated legacy. It was an intricate political dance where every gesture, every conversation carried multiple layers of meaning. The public saw a moment of reconciliation. The informed observer recognized a shrewd power play. This entire Krakoan era is defined by such complexities. Magneto, the self-proclaimed villain, now embodies a new form of statesmanship, still fiercely devoted to mutantkind, but employing different, more nuanced tactics. The Hellfire Gala was not merely a social event, it was a stage for the unveiling of this new paradigm, a testament to the idea that even the most deeply ingrained conflicts could, with enough strategic effort and a profound reimagining of purpose, be navigated towards a new, if precarious, future. The discussion between Magneto and Wanda underscored that Krakoa's power lay not just in its scientific miracles, but in its ability to force uncomfortable conversations, to reevaluate history, and to offer paths forward that were once unimaginable. It reminds us that even heroes and villains can transcend their labels, driven by something larger than themselves, navigating a world where public perception often hides deeper, more calculated truths. We are left to ponder the true outcomes of such meetings. Were these acts of genuine reconciliation, or simply the opening moves in an even grander strategic game? The beauty of these stories lies in their layers, inviting us to consider the motivations behind every carefully chosen word and every public gesture. What are your thoughts on Magneto's evolving role in the Krakoan era? Do you see his invitation to Wanda as a true olive branch or a calculated power play? Share your insights and join the conversation in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into the intricate world of Krakoan diplomacy, please consider subscribing for more deep dives into the stories we love.